Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. Another blind anime talk. It's just going to be a fun, tangenty anime talk with Kristina. And don't worry, Joker will be here. She's probably just getting her court jester costume ready. hmm Yeah, so and a definitely a spoiler warning and a laugh out loud moments too for you guys too. And it's just going to be plain fun. And if you don't like these spoilers, then definitely kick off. And if you don't mind spoilers or anything else spoilish, then keep watching.
And Darkness says, hey.
hmm Hey, in darkness.
Oh, like and share is what In Darkness says.
hmm
So you
Yeah.
gotta you gotta what is it? Use your toes and tap the like button.
Yep. Use your toes. Yes, and in darkness is one of my moderators too.
I see. It has the symbols a wrench.
Yeah. So he has the wrench. So he has the power to add links to to the chat and however he wants. He has the power.
He says toes is late, so he's anim oh man. Anime late? I'm probably mispronouncing it. I'm like zoomed in, I'm like,
Yeah, like anime late. You like how like like they take forever like to go places.
oh gosh.
Yeah,
It needs 5 minutes is across the street. 23 minutes later.
or
Oh,
like an episode later.
like why? Like you should hear when we're watching Food Wars. You
hmm
should hear Josh. He's like, uh, my boyfriend. So he watches Food Wars with me, and when he'll look at his watch or his phone or whatever, look at the time and go, listen, you have 15 minutes left. Get moving, hurry up. I want to see who's gonna win. Like he's mad. I'm like over there, just laughing and what laughs in anime because they're probably
hmm
not going to show the ending.
it's
Laughs in anime.
it's like
Think you're
you see
gonna
them
see?
battling and cooking. Like okay, we need this ingredient. I need this ingredient. This one
Mm-hmm.
here. Then cuts to like the other person here.
Then you look at the time. You're like, because what did they moved it to like 1:30, so it's like 1:50. And you're like, come on. It was like it doesn't say this, but next week on Food Wars.
hmm
He's just like, are you kidding me? And I'm over there just laughing because I'll be watching something like, what was it, Dr. Stone or Fire Force or something. And I'm
hmm
like, come on. Looking at my watch, hurry up. And then it's like, to be continued. Like the JoJo's Bizarre Adventures thing. They're like, to be
Oh,
continued.
I
And I'm
only
just
seen like
like,
the first episode
oh,
of
JoJo's?
JoJo's. Yeah.
Part one scarred me, man.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
a
It's.
dog lover, and I think that writer hates dogs because That's not the first time. Whenever you get there, that's not the first
Mhm.
time. That I don't know what happened in part two, but I think in part three, I don't think this dude like dogs. That
Yes,
was
you do like
hurtful.
this.
Cheers, brother. Now I know how airbenders feel when they. Oh gosh, hold a wrench. Oh my gosh.
Wait, do they even know how to hold a wrench?
Uh, I can't picture an airbender actually work. Oh my god. Okay. I was gonna look for this, but so if you do like the whole astrology thing or zodiac thing, my
hmm
what is it? I'm a Gemini, but apparently that's in the air sign. There, my element is air, and I'm like,
hmm
is that making me an airbender?
Well, like
My
mine is
feels
a
hurt.
Taurus, so I'm Earth, so I'm an Earthbender.
That I can see that.
hmm
I can see you being an earthbender. Let's see. Josh is in I think fire. So what is he, Aries? Whatever March
Yeah.
is. So he he yeah, so he's his element's fire, and I'm like,
Hey,
that
Haley.
that fits a lot.
Yeah, it does.
But with that with that New Yorkness, that fits a lot.
hmm
He like, what was it? He'll just, if you ask him a question like, oh hey, how did this transaction or whatever go with somebody? He's just like, don't worry, there won't be a problem anymore. It's taken care of. And I'm just like, why do you have to say no more Godfather for you? Like, why'd you
Oh,
have to say it like that?
take
He
take
does it on
take them to the
purpose.
mattress.
Oh, talented HV says hi. And
Hmm.
how is everyone? Oh, Toes, how are you doing, sir?
Hmm.
Let's see.
We're all doing good. We're just also waiting for Joker. Cause like trying to like she's just preparing like her cosplay costume.
I'm doing good. I'm gonna mispronounce it terribly. I think it's pronounced Galbi, but
Galbi.
yeah, yep. I made that earlier. It's really good. Unfortunately, not with short ribs, but I had pork, so I did
Mm.
that. It was pretty good. Thanks TikTok for showing me food videos. It looked really good. I'm like, gotta do this. I've never threw in like onions, garlic. It says Asian pear, which I've eaten before. It's pretty good. What is
Hmm.
it? I never put that in a blender before. I was like, I'm like, who thought to throw all these things into a blender? I have questions, but it was very tasty.
People that get paid a lot of money just to make fancy food.
It was a good marinade. I was surprised. We're out of pepper, so that hurt my feelings. But yeah. Oh yeah.
Mm.
Then what is it? I had it with some mixed vegetables. It was like cauliflower, broccoli, and carrots, and then of course,
Oh,
you gotta have
that's a
you gotta
good
have
mix.
rice. Eh? It's like one of those frozen bags of vegetables, and I'll like saute them for a bit. Then I'll throw in like a chicken bouillon cube, and throw in some water and let it do its thing. And maybe season a little bit,
Oh,
not too
like
much though.
yeah, like because the bouillons like help it like a little bit of like the saltiness too. It helps.
Yeah, so yeah, you gotta be yeah. When you
And
want to watch.
or like some MSG.
It's
MSG.
funny because I don't know the company, I can't pronounce it, is like Badia or Badia, but they have a
Mm-hmm.
seasoning blend called Complete.
Mm-hmm.
And so my mom's hands swell when she has too much salt. So we get a lot of Mrs. Dash or salt free things. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm over here raving about this Complete seasoning, and I've been trying to read the season, like see what's in them. Um, for like when I like, because I'm working on a chicken brine mixture.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, well, when I go fry it, because it's soaking in sugar and salt, like I don't want to just, I'm not adding more salt to it. So I want to read like what's in it. So I forgot to read the garlic powder, the McCormick one. But now I'm gonna read the complete one. And guess what I read in it? Or guess what?
Salt.
Besides that, because it's like a season.
Oh,
So,
I like the MSG.
yep. And I'm over here like, is that why it's so good?
Yeah, it gives it
It
flavor.
did.
Like,
When I was looking up Chick-fil-A, because I think she went without me. Anyway, to Chick-fil-A. And oh no, she said their line is like wrapped around the building at least twice. And I'm like, So for no reason at all, I went onto their website, doing a little sleuthing. Not hard sleuthing. Clicked on the
mm-hmm,
ingredients and I'm
mm-hmm,
like, monoset. Okay. So I like highlighted that word and like clicked the look up button and I'm like, MSG. That's
yeah,
why the line is wrapped around the building.
yeah. Like Uncle Roger says, MSG it
I
gives it
miss
so much
Uncle Roger.
flavor.
I haven't seen
Yeah,
his videos in a while. I miss Uncle Roger.
yeah.
And
It
his
gives
orange
it.
shirt.
Hey, you mean like his orange polo shirt?
Yes, his orange polo shirt. I love when Uncle Roger's leg just goes down from the chair like you just hurt his feelings. The people who don't, what is
Oh yeah, like
it?
Jamie Oliver, the
uh
chili jam. Oh my
I'm
god.
like, why? I've heard of bacon jam, tomato jam, I think onion jam. And at this point I just have questions.
And
Like
then
the first one
okay,
is why.
and then like why do you add more water to it too?
I had a bag of basmati rice. It's
Mm-hmm.
really fragrant. And never read what it said to do. I just went ahead and washed it the first time I used it. So for no reason at all, I went to read the back of the bag, and it goes, don't wash." And I'm like, "What? What?"
Mm-hmm.
No, because I don't have to do that with brown rice. I learned several times. Every time I forget it, I go to wash
Mm-hmm.
it, and there's like nothing there, and I'm like, "Oh, oops."
It like disintegrated.
Oops. But oh man, it got me. I'm like, there's some people who, if the wash does wash, if the rice doesn't have to be washed, I got you. Read the package. But
Mm-hmm.
but for white rice that I know of, it needs to be washed. And just when they
Mm-hmm.
throw
It
it in
does.
there without washing it, I'm like, ugh, no.
Hey, but like, hey, in like the Food Wars, like the universe, it's going in the trash.
They'll take a bite, or no, they'll probably smell it and be like, "Did you wash this rice?"
Did you?
Like, that's not how I grew. Trash it. Oh, or Gordon Ramsay probably say this rice tastes raw.
It's raw, or or just like, did you use chili jam? You're supposed to use actual ingredients.
Oh my gosh, you're right. Well, let me see. I found a. I wanted to make the karage, the
Mm-hmm.
Japanese fried chicken from Food Wars. So
Uh
for
huh.
no reason at all, I'm like searching on TikTok because who needs YouTube now? I'm joking. I still use YouTube. When I want the longer videos, I don't mind longer videos, so I'll find that
Mm-hmm.
because there's a chef. What is his name? Chef PK, who
Mm-hmm.
did make the sandwich that they the chicken sandwich that they made. Not chicken sandwich, but the fried chicken fried chicken sandwich that they made.
Yeah.
So I love his videos because he'll talk to you. He doesn't talk at you. It's great. But
Mm-hmm.
this girl's like watching it and making the food, and I'm like, all right, I got you. And she decided I have to do this. So Josh, if you're watching, we gotta do this, man. We gotta make dishes from Food Wars.
Like that nice curry.
I'm not doing the mapo tofu. I'm not doing
Come
it.
on.
You can do that. I'm not doing that because that's hot. And that's like not just
Okay.
hot.
Okay. Okay. Then how about
No.
like? Okay. Then how about like the curry bread?
Maybe.
Yeah. Or
Maybe.
or like simple just egg fried rice. There you go.
I can do that for rice. That's fine.
Does the
I
soma egg fried rice?
gotta throw your name in there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So for yours to be toes up fried rice,
I can.
spicy toes up fried rice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Since you like the spice.
Yeah. Some like maybe like not like pouring some like the bomb hot sauce right there.
I was gonna ask you, did you actually get that?
I did remember
I don't remember. Did you try it?
multiple times. I dipped
How how is your stomach?
uh it was okay when I first tried it. Oh my gosh, it's hot. Even though it's made out of just pure like habanero. I'm like,
Pure death.
dang.
It's made out of pure. You open up the, you open up the, you take the top off and like a skull and crossbones goes.
Okay, yeah, because like okay, I read it. I was like, okay, cool. It's habanero, not too bad. Up, take like wherever I forgot what the heck I ate it with, but oh my gosh, I'm like, this is really habanero. Then I did like the messed up things. Okay, I took snack cakes and whatever else. I dipped it
I
in
think
there.
I'm blocking that memory.
Oh
I
come
think I'm
on,
blocking it. I'm
come
like,
on.
because now I remember snack cakes and hot sauce. Mm-hmm.
Come on. I ate a
Yeah, I'm
cheese
blocking it.
Danish with it. Nope, didn't cut the heat down at all.
Ugh.
Uh, Cupcakes, nope, did not do that not at all. Powdered donuts, did not do that at all. But I still haven't desecrated a Twinkie yet or a cheesecake yet. I'm gonna have to buy a
Cheesecake
new
might be
bottle.
interesting.
Yeah,
Cheesecake might be
yeah.
interesting because of the cream cheese.
Mm,
That might be
yeah.
interesting.
Just take a
I'll leave
table.
that to you, but that might be interesting.
Take a nice piece of cheesecake, put a nice tablespoon or two on top.
That's okay, you guys. That stuff is not liquidy. It comes out not like a paste, but it's
Yeah.
just really thick, almost
Hmm.
like a not
Yeah.
clumpy gravy,
Hmm.
so to speak. So
Hmm.
uh, I got peer pressured. Don't do this. I got peer pressured into trying it, when I lived near a McDonald's, so the friend on the phone's like, "You gotta do it. I sent it to you. It's a present. That means you have to use it. Your birthday's coming up. It's your birthday present." So my younger self was like, "All right, sure." I got some chicken nuggets, and I opened up the thing and went to shake it out. He goes, "You have to take 3 drops or use 3 drops," and I was like, "Fine." And that's when I learned this stuff is kind of thick. It goes plop, and I'm like a teaspoon size, just plops out on this chicken nugget, and I'm like, all right, that's 3. So I just pop the chicken nugget in my mouth, and I'm like, this has really good flip, and it's just really about it. Like I'm like, chew food, chew it, don't spit, like don't choke on this, don't spit it out. Like I'm like, and he's just laughing in my ear, and I'm like, and okay, so that was around the time I was starting to notice reactions to certain things that I eat, like or and drink, like milk. So, like a year later I told my doctor about I'm lactose intolerant. But guys, listen. And I had to get some milk. So and the thing with that stuff is to get the burn down because my ears
Mhm,
started burning.
mhm.
My eyes started watering, my nose was running. To make the burn stop, you have to keep that milk flow going, or it's just gonna be it comes back hotter. I don't know why, but it's like
Yeah,
boom.
it does. It does.
Like it goes away, recedes, you're just like, oh god, okay, I don't see the light anymore. And then it's back. And you're just like, I remember laying in my bed in a fetal position questioning life.
Well, imagining like in like the anime world, like nice, fancy looking like chicken nuggets or hot sauce.
Oh, since you said chicken nuggets, I heard Devil is a Part Timer is getting a season 2. If you've seen that
Ooh,
one.
I seen the first season. Very fun to watch.
I can't get over just the name. It cracked me up. I'm like, okay, you're messing with messing with us. I'm like, and I don't care.
McDonald's.
That's what it was, McRonald.
McDonald's.
Is in darkness is laughing. Oh, I feel the burn. Oh no, oh no, that's not the last time I did it. Last time really was peer pressured into that one. Let me tell you, dude, don't do it. So I did spray paint art for a while, and with that, you need to have a mask on or a respirator, if you will. It was hot outside, summer, I believe, and I get a call, and he needed entertainment apparently.
Mhm.
So my butt, he's like, "Do it, please. It's a present. You can't just leave it sitting there." What do you mean you put it in the fridge? It's not going to be hot anymore. Oh,
Actually, I left mine in the fridge and it's still hot.
yes, it is. So my bud went in there, got something, dipped it, ate it, cried for a little bit inside and outside. And then I went back to spray painting. Don't do that. I put the mask back on my face after thinking that, the heat's not going to come back again. And it did. And it was worse.
Hello?
Hello.
Here's Joker
Hello.
people.
Yeah, okay. So, I think I know what's happening.
Did you accidentally mute?
No. I was actually you guys were really low and I think it's because I'm running the beta.
Ah,
Ma'am.
see, don't you
Yeah.
love the iOS beta?
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah. So
Sorry.
we were still Christina was just tangenting about
Hot stuff.
her like seeing heaven with hot sauce, and
Mhm.
then now like the talking about McDonald's
I
from
was wondering like Christine, like can you
Okay.
see a little?
Yeah,
Can you check if I have the camera on or not?
it is not.
Okay, thank you.
Hmm.
yes.
No, yeah, I was, dude, I was so frustrated because like the phone's not working, then the computer
She's just having a
gets,
bad day, okay, guys.
yeah, it gets so slow, and I was screaming at it because it's not talking. It's making me feel like I just want to grab it and throw it on the floor, but then I'm like, no, no, bad Joker.
In Darkness says the queen won't let us eat that hot stuff in Canada. All the snow will melt. Then there must be, some kind of way out of here, said the Joker to In Darkness. And then, cheers, Joker.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
you guys
Okay.
almost heard a scream. I just like nudged my So right next to me, I'm near my blinds in a curtain, and I
Uh-huh.
just kind of like nudged it for like you move and it hit it,
Mhm.
and all I heard was it move, and my mind went to spider, scream, run, find, shoot, kill. And so so if anyone saw my face a few moments ago of going, ugh, that was
Oh,
that was
every
why.
anime, every girl, spider. Ah,
I
kill
was
it,
like,
kill
no,
it.
I
Well,
did.
see. The difference in anime is like it's first of all it's gonna be this like really unmanly, girlyish squeal. Well, there's like epic music. Yeah, and epic music playing in the background as you kill the spider with like very dramatic sound effects, as if you're like about to power up like Super Saiyan.
No, I'm pretty much a Goku when it comes to bugs. When say Goku goes to the doctor or whatever, he's terrified of needles.
Oh my god,
That's
yeah!
me
Yes,
with
yeah.
bugs. I'm like my boyfriend laughs all the time if I'm trying to get. I don't want to kill it, but I don't want to see it. So it's like, oh, it came at me. It's gonna have to go. But like I was opening up our shed, and now I knock on the door of the shed. No one is in there, and I go, and like we're really loud, and a freaking spider fell from it, and all he heard is this and like a squeal, and I ran away, and now I just kick off my shoe, and I'm just like, yeah, and I have to, you have to do the war cry, and a loud thud because I can't hear the crunch. I'll just cry and dissolve in tears, like I killed it.
Oh my god.
Like
Up like the typical anime. Oh, I killed. Oh no, oh, my,
like
my.
I was checking on my plants. I'm growing like vegetables and stuff, and I went
Mhm.
to look at I was checking out the bell pepper plant last year, and I
Mhm.
saw a red beetle on it. I hate this because when I see it, that means they're too close to my face. So I squeaked and went and just blew it off, and then it clicked in my head that it had black spots on it, and that poor thing was a ladybug. And now I was just like, come back.
Yeah, because it could have been a miraculous. You turn into miraculous ladybug.
Oh my god.
Like, don't leave me. Sorry.
You could have been like a miraculous ladybug.
My mom's like that with the cockroaches. Like
Mm.
if she sees the roaches, you'll hear her scream, and then she's like looking for the sandals, like kill it. As I'm like, if I notice it in the background, like laughing, because they don't bother me. So whenever I see people freaking out, I can't help but laugh.
Okay. My mom broke in one of my new canes by killing a spider.
Right there, you
Wait,
go.
what? How?
So I got like this is when I think when Ambitech started I almost said growing because I'm thinking about plants. When they had what is it, colorful canes like the tip and the what is it, handle. So I got a blue one, and they didn't have purple. Anyway, I got a blue one, and I got a what is it, round tip. I've never used one of those. I'm like a rollerball marshmallow thing. But I was like, oh, it's different, whatever. So I got one of those, and it's dark. I'm good when it's that dark and stuff, but I was like, whatever. So I'm outside with my cane and my mom. It's dark, and we're walking a dog, and she goes, stop, stop moving, and I'm looking at her like, what's up, fam? And she goes, hand me your cane. So I'm like uncollapsing in. I hand it's like, do you want me to? What do you need? And she goes, just give it to me. She literally holds it like a baseball bat, swings. I heard a thud, like I heard a thunk and a poof in the ground, and I was like, why did it thud? Like just poof. And she said that was a big spider. I'm like, it built a web from I think a tree
Mm-hmm.
to a dumpster, and that was a couple of feet apart. Not like 2, not like 5. I mean a lot. That spider was trying to get
Damn.
and I'm just like, what in the Jurassic Park? No, we are not doing this. No. And she's like,
Oh,
yeah,
a
we're not
jumping
gonna.
spider.
Don't say that.
Well, there are. There is actually jumping spiders.
Listen, you know how people keep trying to like crossbreed things and do crazy crap. You know, Avatar: Last Airbender has a spider fly.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And when Aang talks about the spider fly, I was like, I draw the line at spider flies, Aang. It has to die.
Yeah,
Flying spider.
which I am. Oh my
Oh,
god,
maybe 12.
I am not looking for. Like I hope they don't like. If there are things I have to cut off, then from the live action, then Netflix, please don't even show that.
Don't even mention the
Come
spider fly.
on. Spider flies?
You know,
Come
someone has to
on.
draw it. Someone has to make the thing.
Yeah.
So is it gonna have how many pairs of wings would it have? Because it
Was
has
it
a
would it be
Um,
like a bumblebee's wings, or like a regular flies, or like a dragonfly's
okay,
wings?
so we're seeing what I'm trying to understand. Okay, so she swings it like a baseball bat,
yeah,
but like so what? So the impact of her like is that what broke it? Like
she hit it, and then there's a pause and a thunk on the ground.
Mhm.
Not of the cane, but of the spider.
Wait, it made a loud thunk?
Yes,
Okay.
he hit it. It flew, and when it impacted with the ground, it said thunk. Like,
What?
say if you threw a baseball, not that heavy, but well, I don't know. But say you threw a baseball onto grass,
Mhm.
that kind of thunk.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
The only
I
like
think we
well
went a
like the
different
only bigger
direction.
spiders than I see like probably like either wolf spider or
No,
like tarantulas don't really make webs.
I
'Cause,
don't
like,
know what it was, but
yeah,
I was
because
just
like
like,
tarantulas are
go
more
the other way.
underground though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just
Wow.
don't do bugs at all. But I thought
Yeah.
my
I
bug
don't.
was crazy. My stepdad's. Hey James. Stepdad. He will empty a can of Raid or whatever.
Hey, Greg, what up?
He will empty a can on a bug, and I'm just like, since I've done spray paint, I'm like, whoa, you may need that. It's they'll use all of it, or oof. Oh no, I have one for you. My dog is getting on in years, and his reactions were a little slower. We went for a walk. We were done. I was coming back home, and a spider had built about a 3-foot web from the garage to a car. I didn't see it. He either didn't see it or he's just he was losing his eyesight, and he's just walking, enjoying life. And I ran into the web, and at 8 o'clock in the morning, neighbors heard squealing and saw me doing cardio because
Like the anime style.
yep, because my hair is I have white hair or light hair, so I'm attacking myself because it kind of looks like a web, and you don't know if it's my hair or I don't know if it's my hair or a web. I'm like, and just screaming. I dropped the leash. He's just standing there. Looking around. I feel so bad because I'm like, is he aware at the moment of what's happening? And I'm just screaming. I'm like, and like attacking myself. And then I looked at him. I think he was like 17 at the time. And I'm like, oh God, it's gonna bite him. So I'm like trying to get him to come to me. I'm about to cry. I'm so rewarding because I'm like, he's old. They won't be able to help him. He can't. Like, they're not gonna give him anything. He might get sick. And I'm like, is it dead? And I'm like, and I'm like about to cry, and I'm like, come here. Like, am I loud enough? I'm whistling, clapping, everything. And he's just like, oh, hey, human. And just walks to me and like snatched him off the ground. The way I grabbed him off the ground was like, PETA enters the chat. Like, what did you do to this dog? And I'm in the house screaming for raid because I'm going to attack everything outside.
Oh my god.
Like
Everything must go.
everything must go. My own,
Yeah.
Down,
my
we're
own
done.
Kamehameha Raven.
Yeah, I'm lucky my hair is like this really dark brown.
Lucky.
Yeah, although right now, I did it about weeks ago, so right now it's like this I think kind of like wine red with like the really crazy reddish like highlights we did. So right now I'm a redhead that I just been laughing because for the longest time I would tell my friends, no, red's never gonna look good on me. Like I'm not a good redhead. My male best friend, he's been like, oh, you should do it. It's gonna look good on you. years later, I do it, and like my mom, the beauty, they're both like, "Oh, it looks so beautiful," and I'm like, "He's gonna tell me I fucking told you."
Like a
as
shocking,
as he should.
no, Ashana.
No, yeah, he did, and it's funny. The beautician was like, "Well, men rarely, never, give you opinions on this. So if a guy was telling you this, she's like, you should have listened."
I wanted to dye my hair for years, and I finally like asked my job first. I'm like, "Hey, can I dye my hair? I mean, it's like a non-traditional color already, but listen, can I dye my hair?" And then like he made sure they were comfortable with it or whatever because I did massage therapy, so I'm like, "Hey,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it shouldn't really
Mhm.
matter. I mean, I'm in here in sweatpants,
Mm-hmm.
but I mean, hey, can I dye my hair?" So they were like, "Sure." So I did. I waited forever, and then I did purple, but like an ombre. So
Mhm.
it's like a ponytail length, so that little bit of it because I will not commit
Mm-hmm.
to dyeing my whole head.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like that would look weird with white hair, then slowly coming out with purple. It just that bothers me. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
everybody else, you do you. That bothers me personally.
No, yeah, yeah. I
That's
mean, for years, I was a little bit skeptical when I was doing it because I saw my mom doing freaky hair colors and stuff, and it actually damaged her to the
Hey,
point
Danny.
that she
hey.
shaved it. She shaved
Mm.
it all up. Hey, Danny. And then like it regrew healthy. But Dad
Oh,
had me of like, what if I damage mine? So when I would dye it, I was just doing a bunch of
Hey, Cindy.
different shades of brown just as a safe. I was like, well, my hair is already brown, so.
mm-hmm. I get.
But yeah, but I'm like, well, mid 20s already. If I keep waiting, then I'm gonna be in
Yeah,
an
we
age
did,
where
but I don't know
it
why it's not working.
just looks weird to do, crazy colors.
Mm-hmm. Oh, was it my mom? I was at work, pulling a shift for somebody, and she was supposed to pick me up. So I'm like, dude, you just sitting in the back waiting, like, come on, mom. If you, I'm about to walk out this place because when you're sitting there, like, hey, how much longer do you have? Can you take this first? Like that was my fear. I did not want to be anywhere near work. I'm like, no, I'm done. I'm clocked out. Person come back tomorrow,
Yeah,
and
I'm done.
I don't want to anymore. I smell. I
Oh,
sweated.
there you go, Danny. It works. I like the chat. Oh yeah, guys. There's a chat a social for like my social.
Mm-hmm.
Exclamation mark social. If you want to lurk, then exclamation mark lurk. And if you want to play a game, then exclamation mark 8 ball. Uh, and I want to do some more later, but I can create
Wait,
quick.
what?
Uh, I'm using like a Streamlabs, so there are like a commands like for lurk, exclamation mark lurk.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's a exclamation mark social for my social media, and then there's a exclamation mark
Oh.
8 ball for the game.
That's funny because I was gonna read stuff and I probably wasn't going to read where that was from because
Hmm.
above one of them, dang, I
Yeah,
am late. Above one of them earlier was
yeah,
In Darkness. So I was gonna go, hey, In Darkness says read the line
yeah.
underneath it. Wait, that's not In Darkness at all. My bad.
I'm just a full no with StreamYard that anytime I've been on it, it's because like either Carrie, Blind Toes, or even
Vika.
no, not Bika, uh
Because
uh Ab- Ability Mom.
Oh yeah, like Leah.
oh yeah, she's
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah. They've had streams, and it's like, you want to come on, or like they've planned, like, hey, we're gonna do this.
Hmm.
No, I haven't really seen
Leah.
Bika online at all. So,
No, I think uh
I mean, I know she was
uh,
going through some
yeah.
family stuff, so
Hmm.
I imagine it just got worse.
Hmm.
And then what is it? I know she did a video a while ago saying something, and then like just kind of stopped with videos for a while. And I was like,
Yes, darkness. Agree. Just throw money, okay, and I will give you
I
stuff.
heard monies. What are we doing?
Yeah. In darkness
Yeah,
says
okay, okay. Why
no
are
pause.
you
Just throw money
why are you telling your viewers to throw money?
so
Well,
I can
wait.
do more stuff.
Where is the money going?
Into my eat spicy
Oh
more
no,
stuff.
not the
Oh
food
dear
crime.
God.
No
Oh,
food crimes.
food crimes. Well,
He
well,
wants
like
food
well,
crimes.
okay. Well, in like the anime realm of food wars, well, like there's a lot of spicy stuff. Oh,
Yeah,
and
there's also peanut butter squid.
I would try it.
No.
I mean, even he like ends up saying that was a bad combination. So I don't.
I would try, but I would deep fry the squid and then put peanut butter on it.
A peanut sauce or peanut butter?
Peanut butter.
I listen. If I had to try any sauce with like my squid, I'd rather just throw like uh teriyaki sauce or something like that, or like soy sauce.
Teriyaki sauce.
I will observe.
See, I'm a little bit more adventurous with food, but not on Blind Toes level. Like this man, oh dear God.
He wants to try the Bomb Insanity hot sauce with a cheesecake.
I know.
No.
Oh, and Danny
Actually,
says
it might
temporary colors don't cause hair damage.
Oh yeah. Hair damage. My mom was giving herself a relaxer, and it was an older one, and I guess you're supposed to patch test things, and her hair started coming out. So I'm at work like, "You good?" And she's like, calls me, "I'm gonna be late." And yeah, so
Right. I know how you feel, Cindy. It's
I
hot over here in Florida too.
Yeah.
I've been like nervous, like I was like nervous, like, oh my gosh, is that gonna? Because I've gotten relaxers in my life, or because my
Oh,
really
hey, here's our buddy
stubborn.
Shine
Shine.
Greymon.
Let me hold on. Let me scroll because I went all
Don't
the way
eat.
back up.
Yeah. Oh, don't tell me like he said. Don't forget to eat the death pebbles.
War Greymon and Metal Gurumon for life because you can get
Ooh.
Onimon.
The pebbles.
Oh
What?
yeah, because like I still have a tube of Carolina Reaper pebbles.
Oh
They're
dear
like
God.
nerds.
I heard pebbles and I just thought about fruity pebbles, but no, that's not. Why? Why do you have?
Oh, okay. On a side other side tangents from anime. I was browsing through Amazon.
Oh,
I
Uh-huh.
found Carolina Reaper corn nuts.
What?
And like they're coming this Saturday.
Oh dear God. I'm not surprised, and I'm trying not to question it.
I mean, it's not a bug.
I know,
It's
and
not
I
a
mean,
Carolina Reaper lollipop with a bug inside.
and I was talking to Blind Toes about this the other day. Where like, unless you're kind of like a noob to anime, eventually you learn not to question it. Otherwise,
Oh yeah.
you're just gonna have a massive headache.
Yeah,
Mhm.
like especially with certain animes and like their names, like this one Joker, like yeah, like we were discussing, Bento.
Oh yeah, that's true.
What?
Does it
Okay, Christine, listen to
Why?
this. It
Why?
this is a plot summary. A guy goes to the like convenience store, like the supermarket, like those they have in Japan, to buy dinner. So like he sees that they're having the bentos like half price. So he tries
It's
to
like a
get a
lunchbox, okay?
bento
But like what like food?
only to be knocked out. And then he learns that every night a bunch of people have fights over bentos.
Half price, like
Yeah,
bento
half price
boxes.
bentos. They have these all out brawls to like fighting each other like to the death even at some points, and then just yeah
Over
yeah
a half price basically lunchbox. So think about
exactly.
yeah, okay.
Exactly, for a
So
half price lunchbox. They are to the point that they're even like fist fighting, grabbing the trolley cars to like block each other, like all this mayhem, and you're like, wait a minute. They're even to the point that like bruises
training
of like
montage too.
having to go to the hospital because of lunchboxes.
Okay, yeah. So think about Black Friday, but
Mhm.
with half price lunchboxes.
Yeah, pretty
Oh
much.
no, images in my head. All I'm doing is picturing Josh because he loves my fried chicken and he loves some chocolate chip cookies that I've made. So
Uh-huh.
all I'm doing is picturing he goes like I'm picturing him if he had to share them because he's been eyeballing his family whenever they've
Uh-huh.
like like when
Mhm.
they'll be getting a cookie like hurry up you get one like kind of face. So I'm just picturing him if he had to actually like if someone actually went to steal some of the fried chicken or a cookie. And yeah,
And him fighting. Yeah, yeah, that
yeah,
sucks. But yeah, exactly that you're imagining, but with lunchboxes. So
yeah,
yeah,
I can see him doing it. Hey
yeah,
man.
that's
Ooh,
practically what
Yeah.
the
this
lure
anime
command
is.
works. Like Danny's going to the bar, okay?
Ooh, she ain't
Oh,
said
Well,
nothing yet.
nice.
well yeah, because like she tried out my lure command. Lurk.
Drink something for me, Danny.
Bring us some, Danny. No, I'm just kidding. Drink is
uh,
good for all of us.
yes.
And
I will take a old
then we'll
fashioned
wake
with
you up tomorrow
bourbon.
morning. I
And
get
then
up around 5 to go walking, so see you.
yes, okay. And then like a Christina will have a sex on the beach. There you go.
I want my margaritas.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, but like with top shelf, like a tequila.
Oh my god, yes.
No cheap stuff.
Yes.
No cheap stuff gives them water.
Yeah, or no, like a really really cheap mojito, which is basically just like a beer mixed with orange juice or like vodka. Yeah, vodka with like some juice. But the mojito like Puerto Rican or like Cuban way, it's like that beer with like orange juice, and that's really cheap.
Okay, Danny. Like we will.
Have fun.
Hi, Danny. um,
But I mean, as crazy as Bento sound, I found another. I can't remember the name, but I found another anime that's way crazier.
okay.
So these high school guys suddenly find themselves with a talking pig that ends up coming from another world
I will eat the
and
fellowship.
bestows to them the power
Mm-hmm.
to turn into magical boys, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
They have to fight. I think it's like these otherworld creatures. I can't remember. All I remember is I start watching the first episode and I'm like, talking pig, guys turn into magical boys. Okay, this is what I'm watching.
Oh, hey.
I
Hey, Christina. Josh is here and he's drinking some scotch.
Hi, Scott. I'm
Josh.
oh Josh. Oh my god. Names. I am just finishing some coffee because after that
Danny's
stressful login, I deserve my coffee.
Wow, so you're gonna
Danny's
be up.
she's here.
Contrary to you, sir, I'm gonna go to sleep just fine. I've
Oh,
I've
true.
had I've had coffee at midnight and at 1 a.m, and I've been just fine.
I know some people who drink it like just like in the evenings, like sorry, not evening, at night, and I'm just like,
Yeah,
won't that keep you up? And they're like, no. And I'm like, it must run in your veins at this point.
Oh,
If it's like,
yeah. I mean, I think at
remember to
this
check out the
point,
podcast Freedom Up Close, okay? It's really good and funny.
it is really good.
freedom of what?
Yes,
Uh
freedom
Freedom
up
Up
close.
Close.
Okay.
Because you get to hear Danny swear.
Oh, I need to listen to that now.
I know, right? I'm like,
Yep, on any
where's
podcast that like you are listening to. Apple Podcast, what is it? Anchor. I can't remember. Oh, be quiet. Dot.
Danny wants
And
to know if we've seen Wise Man's Grandchild.
Yes.
I haven't seen that
Oh
one
my
yet.
god, that's a good one.
I have not.
Okay, so basically, it's an isekai. So this guy he dies from like
Mhm.
a car accident, and then
Mhm.
he gets reborn in this magical world
Mhm.
where they can either learn to become wizards or like knights. And so like this very well known like wizard who's like retired, like living in the mountains, finds him as a baby and decides to raise him. And
Mhm.
it's very funny because the man bestows upon the guy like all of his knowledge
Mhm.
except common sense.
Oh,
So it's this
Aw.
very comedic thing because the guy does things and everybody around him it's like wait a minute, like you think like one thing where like he like what is it he does I'm trying to think of like examples without spoiling it.
Well, no, like you missed it because there's a spoiler warning and whatever other warnings that are here. So if you want to spoil it, and if people don't want to spoil it, then they click off. If they do, then they're gonna stay here and listen.
Okay,
So
so yeah,
is a blind
so fair, yeah. So fair warning.
anime, right? They knew what.
yeah, exactly. So fair warning. So like one example is he like there's one scene as a kid where he ends up battling like this beast. I can't remember what they call them in the show, but there are these like demons or like beasts that they have to eventually fight. And the classmates around him are like they're getting to know each other, and he just is like, "Oh, I defeated one of these beasts," and the guys around them are like, "You what?" And he's like, "Wait, did I say something? Did I say something wrong again?" With this face of like,
Mhm.
crap, but I do. And everybody around him is with this face of like face palming, like,
Mhm. Wow.
yeah. So things like that, like where it's so funny because like just he really has no common sense. Like he doesn't really he'll do these grandest things that he thinks it's so normal, and then everybody around him it's like, you're only 15.
Mhm.
What the hell?
In Darkness says, my ex girlfriend said I was a talking pig from another world.
Like, Christina, like you keep going, and
I'm
like
getting it.
yeah, he does the 8 ball going, like he asked the 8 ball question, and like just like read the response from the 8 ball.
Oh
Uh,
my god.
Danny says, LMAO in Darkness. I'm sure that's mostly untrue. Then she follows up with, I sometimes feel like I'm like I'm from another world, lol. Then goes, lol,
Maybe.
plug.
Yeah.
Darkness goes, Danny, laughy cry face. So then Danny says, oh, she's talking about Freedom Up Close. They're on hiatus for a bit, but they'll be back. And
Oh,
then
okay.
in Darkness says, A ball, will my ex girlfriend fall off? Oh, Lord.
Oh,
Can I say
okay, to
that
read
or
the
do I have to
response.
say unlike themselves?
Yeah, yeah. So read it so read the response like from the 8 ball.
Streamlabs.
Yeah,
I would say no. LUL. And then Danny's like, oh, he's Merlin.
yeah. He's Merlin.
Then Danny,
Yes.
oh, we need to edit the 8 ball responses too.
Yeah, I know we do. Yeah, yeah. Like the 8 ball's responses like needs more work. Hey,
Oh my god.
I'm taking suggestions too. Okay,
Have you guys seen Akira or is it Akira?
Akira.
No.
That one
I've
is
seen it like 3 times.
very trippy, and I want someone who is both drunk and high to watch it because I need to watch Zero's version. It's very it's you
Yeah,
know when you
it's
say you just
trippy and like
don't
and
question anything,
yeah,
just watch
yeah.
it.
It's
I've seen
trippy and like a bit crazy.
I've seen clips online, and I more or less have an idea of what it is. I just have never watched it.
It's so
Oh, you're missing
trippy.
out. It's really good.
It's so trippy. It's like you're just there for the ride at that point. Like you can follow it, but it's
Hmm.
like there's and it works, but it's weird.
Yeah,
Like
it's like one of those animes. Is like it's under the category. Yeah, like Christina says, it's weird, but I want to keep watching.
it's like, what did they say?
Crazy
That
too.
changed the anime world forever or whatever with
Mm-hmm.
forever or whatever with like the things you can do and accomplish. And I got you. Like I understand that, but what was I watching?
Okay, then
Because
yeah, I should
it's
give it a try.
it's like
Mm-hmm.
a dystopian Japan. There was like an accident or something years prior,
Mm-hmm.
and what was it? There's kids being abandoned at like hospitals. Old hospitals became orphanages because people died and all this crap.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and like
And
people die. It's like the
like an
Oh,
explosion.
yeah, so post-apocalyptic.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
post
Yeah,
apocalypse.
I've seen. I feel like with that premise of post-apocalyptic, so
Mm-hmm.
Well,
it's
it's their fault in a way. Like you gotta blame the
Mm-hmm.
scientists. They tried to do stuff. They were like experimenting on little kids that were probably orphans or whatever, and the process aged them so they look like green skinned, scaly, granny looking kids or whatever.
oh
But
god.
like
With
old
with
granny,
and then like some of them will like will have powers.
yeah, like they never grew, so they're like the size of 10-year-olds. But they're like they've been so they stop aging. Well, not aging,
Mm-hmm.
but they stop growing,
Growing.
and
Yeah.
they all have like different powers. And one of those scenes irritated me. I can't remember what it was, but every time I see it, I'm mad. But they were looking for this. What was it? There was an accident somewhere, and what is it? Tetsuo
Yeah.
got taken by the people. They're still trying to experiment on people. I don't know why,
Yeah,
but
yeah, because yeah, it's like so like a Tetsuya, like the main character, he basically gets like taken and uh
experiment.
yep experimented on.
Of course.
Yeah,
Hmm.
and people are trying to like uncover, like when you're trying to uncover government conspiracies
Hmm.
and all these other like activists
Oh
out there
my
doing that
god,
stuff.
this
It's
is.
it's
I
Hmm.
need
interesting,
to
but it's
watch
weird.
it because it's giving me vibes similar to
Like you can
Cyborg 009.
because like you can watch it on Hulu because like when I was adding stuff to my anime list,
Yeah.
I saw it on like a Hulu.
Okay, then yeah, I need to watch it because it's giving me the same vibes of this one that's called Cyber 009, which is basically
Oh yeah, that one's on like Netflix, I think.
yeah,
That
it's
one is
really
actually
good
pretty
because
good.
yeah, because it's like experiment and like the
Yeah, like this kid or whatever person gets turned into a robot. Like
yeah, he thinks
almost
he died and then he
yeah.
well basically it's that nine like eight people before him
Hmm.
had similar things and they're like fighting against the
The Devil
people
Man
who did
or
that
like
to him
yeah,
and
yeah.
it gets really crazy and
Mhm.
conspiracy in it and it gets even crazier because at one point
It
the
does. Cause
there's
like
like a crossover with another series and like demons get added to the mix at one
yeah,
point.
like yeah, because like there's
Why
a
not?
series and then
Definitely.
like there's the movie too.
Yeah, there's a movie, but like I remember, I think it's with this other one called uh, the Devilman Crybaby. I think it's the
I
little
didn't
like
watch
crossover thing that they have at
Hmm.
one
Yeah.
point. Yeah, and just demons get added in. It's like the robots fighting with it's crazy, but why not? At this point, anytime I see the crossover, so like shit happening in anime, I'm just like, why not? That's probably why they did it.
Oh, In Darkness says, 8 Ball, will Danny make a YouTube video soon? So, so Streamlabs goes, are you joking? And Darkness goes, damn. And Danny's like, and Danny goes, damn, Streamlabs call.
Oh,
It's
and
probably
if you're not
accurate.
catching on Danny, because like, she's on hiatus on YouTube, make sure to catch her on Twitch. She games a lot, and she was playing the Bioshock. That was the other day, and because this week is the Women of Gaming week for her and Marcella and some other ladies, and think Tuesday, Danny and Mouse was playing Left 4 Dead 2.
Danny, the LOL was because that's just raw. I was like, dang. I'm over here like, oh, okay, what are you guys talking about? Oh, dang. That's just raw.
What is going on?
Oh, the animation for uh, the animation for Akira or Akira is
Yeah.
it looks like a Yu Yu Hakusho if you see that one.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah.
Those are old styley kind of ones. So
Yeah.
in the case, like, because you know the old ones where it's like, why is your hair
like the animation's like a bit faded almost, but then
Yeah.
like yeah,
Yeah.
like
I mean, I never let the animation really like decide if I'm gonna like it or not because
Yeah.
there's a lot
And
of times that I can't like I can see it, but I a lot of times I can't really tell a huge difference
Mhm.
unless it's like really old, like
Rama
80s or 80s or 90s comparing to now. But when they
you mean
will
like
send me pictures,
like Robotech or like Ranma like one and a
exactly
half.
like things like that. But when they send me, they want to compare and they start sending me things of like early 2000, mid 2000, things like that. I'm like, I can barely tell a difference, honestly. That sometimes I'm like,
Mhm.
okay, I know this is an old style because of the year, but I'm like,
Mhm.
I can't tell a difference between now and then. That's why I solely just story and character is my main thing. And sometimes if I can't stand the voice acting, then I will not watch it because that's that's the
That's a
main
big
problem
deal.
I had when I tried watching Sailor Moon.
I binged Sailor Moon a few years ago, in my early 20s. And then I don't know what season it was, but Usagi, Serena, whichever you want to call her, voice actor was different. I don't know what happened, but I
Yeah,
refused to.
it
I
changed
boycotted for about a year.
like midway.
I boycotted for like it wasn't a year. It was like a
No, or
couple
like I
weeks.
say, like you should watch Crystal. It's so much more better.
I
The
watched
acting is
Crystal.
way better.
I will
I
watch.
have been
Hmm?
I have been watching Crystal, and I like the voices that they chose because I recognize some of them from like
Yeah,
other
Mm-hmm.
shows.
yeah, because that and like the story is actually consistent and like they cut out majority of the fillers.
Do they have the male Sailor Scouts? Because I did hear there are male Sailor Scouts.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, that's true.
I
I
don't
don't
know
know
yet
Sailor Scouts,
because
but
like I'm barely on episode 18.
ooh, forgot. So Toes over there is watching Demon Slayer.
Mm-hmm. I know, yeah, because I messaged like a Joker.
Okay.
Yeah. I was telling him that I actually need to go back and finish it because I started watching it and I left halfway through it because two new anime that I was looking forward to this season came out and it's kind of a moment of like, okay, no, wait, I need to stop. I wanna, and it's one of them is oh god, how a realist hero rebuilt the kingdom, and it's
I heard of that. Aren't they
yes, it's really
I
good.
aren't
saw
they
that
bankrupt
on
or
like a
something?
Hulu too.
Yeah, it's I just find it funny because of how really his realistic approach, even though he's in another world, this complete fantasy world, and instead of like freaking out, he's like, okay, let me make sure I can help them so that they don't sell me to like the bigger kingdom. And so that one's been pretty good, and I was looking forward to it because I found the light novel before it aired, and I was actually reading it. And then the other one, it's called the case study of Vanitas.
Banner.
It's it's this steampunk sort of Europe based, and it's about vampires. So
Hmm.
basically, it's it's
You know
supposed
that
to,
like anime has more like more like vampire anime than like regular TV shows or movies.
yeah. And so this one is that like vampires usually like get born under like the red moon, and so like there was this one that got born under the blue moon, and apparently that's like a sign of man, bad luck, whatever. So because they ostracized him out of revenge, I don't know how, he somehow makes this like grimoire, like this book called the Book of Vanitas, that curses and like brings the vampires to like madness. Well, anyway, like present time in the anime, a human with the name of Vanitas, that he's saying that he inherited the name in like the book from the vampire, is using the book to cure the vampires, and it's interesting. It just looked really cool, and I'm watching it because it's made by an author that I've read something else before that I really like, and it's called Pandora Hearts. So that's one of the reasons I'm watching it.
Oh,
It's giving me Tokyo Ghoul vibes.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, because there's like they're around episode 6 now, and I'm getting the vibes that there's something more than meets the eye with the human, because it seems like he's constantly putting on this mask and like certain things, and I really am looking forward to whenever his past gets revealed, to like really, because I want to know how really he ended up with the book, and like maybe at one point if his actual name gets revealed, because like he keeps saying I inherited the name, so I'm like, okay, then what's your actual name?
Well, hopefully it won't be like a Hey Arnold situation where you don't know his last name until the last movie that they had.
Oh my god. That is true. I don't know. He, of what I've read, he doesn't seem to like this character. He doesn't seem to have a last name like all the other characters, because anytime he introduces himself, he just says, he introduces like my name, like Vanitas. The vampire of the blue moon inherited his name and book onto me, but he never says the last name. He just says, "Oh, my name is Vanitas," and that's it. So I don't even think this guy has a last name.
A typical like anime fashion, you know?
No, yeah, I know. If oh my god, Christine, so it's so funny because
At least his name's not Alucard.
Oh, still need to watch like a season 4 though. Yeah.
Oh my god, Hellsing is so good.
I saw it on Toonami wherever they aired, and they kind of followed it up with Black Lagoon, and I don't watch One Piece because I have issues with pirates. Apparently, I don't know what happened.
Or like
you mean like I can't do pirate anime.
Like you mean like the intro rap?
I all I remember of what was it? Not One Piece. All I remember of Black Lagoon was being in a fetal position after an episode that like hurt, and then freaking Alucard's over there murdering people, and it just like dug in the knife of death for me. I'm like, I don't want to say an episode like, okay, the girls, I don't know what her name is. Her mom was was like killed in front of her or whatever, and what one of the people who came did with her body, just stuck it back. And it's after a friggin' dark episode, and I'm just like, okay.
Wait, which show is this?
That one was Hellsing Ultimate.
Oh, yeah. Oh my god, for a moment I was like, wait, what?
I don't want to say what happened because I
yeah, no, yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. I'm just
like that escalated.
Oh no, yeah, no, but it's Hellsing is just so good. And then I got addicted because I tend to watch a lot of a bridge series on YouTube when I'm bored.
No. Okay. I know who you watch. I think I have an idea who you watch. Did you see
I watched Hellsing Abridged, and I just love that when like he's fighting
Man, I need
Alexander?
like with like
yeah, the priest is Yeah, that priest. I love how, like, when he's told that he can release like his full powers, like whatever, that he's like, his whole name is like Dracula, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And like he's like, if we're like, Alexander's like, if we're going to this, I want, and he's like, you do realize it's just Dracula backwards in essence. Like, I don't care. Like, bring Alucard out.
I just realized somebody must have been going through it at Toonami Adult Swim, whatever it was, because they aired a lot of bloody stuff. Dead Man Wonderland too.
Oh yeah, that's another good one. I'm kind of sad that like where it ended, because I'm told that the manga kept going, and
Yeah.
more like important things gets revealed in the manga, and we even get to learn who actually is the one that killed the protagonist's classmates, which is really interesting.
Do you want to know who?
I know who. I got spoiled by my brother.
Oh, okay.
Hey, well, don't
I
worry.
won't
It's a
say
spoiler
name.
warning anyway, so there you go.
Is it her?
Huh?
Was it the girl?
Yeah,
Red-eyed, blonde hair.
the one that's constantly like wanting his affection.
But then can turn into whatever the monster whatchamajigger is.
Yep, that
Okay.
one.
I read about it when it was airing, so that was a long time ago.
No, it's that we had finished. This was way back in Adult Swim before like Konami came back. We were watching it,
Quidditch.
and then
What Quidditch channel in darkness?
and then when it ended, my brother just decided to go read the manga, and then one day, I don't even know what we were doing. I think we were watching something else. I don't know. He starts talking about it. He's like, oh, by the way, the manga is better. This and this happens. And, oh, you want to know who actually? And I'm like, you know what?
I can see that.
Yeah, I was like, because he's like, you want? And I'm like, you know what? Tell me, because I know myself. I'm never going to go read the manga.
Yeah, because hey, I would do the same thing too. Just tell me, okay?
I feel bad. Like, that'd probably be the one that you don't recommend a family to watch together when they're trying to get into anime with their child.
Oh no, yeah, definitely. Nope. Like,
watch the first 30 seconds of episode 1. There you go.
Yeah, I mean, I'm usually like, if you want to watch something with your kids, then just go watch.
That's kind of tough.
Pokemon, or like get
watch Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah,
yeah,
a Disney movie or something, like
or just go watch Yu-Gi-Oh and then like get your kids crazy on card games. That's a good one.
No.
Just don't.
Lucky Star. Watch Lucky Star.
Like, as a family, I'm like, there's nothing.
Yeah.
No,
Don't watch Yu-Gi-Oh with subtitles if you're gonna watch with your kids, because the Japanese version is very dark, and it's not recommended for kids.
Interesting.
Yes, for kids censored a lot of things, even though they uncensored some stuff, but they changed a lot of things, and there were some doctors that got censored. There's even like, I don't know if you know the, like, for example, the finger guns meme, because of that one scene where like they go to Kaiba and like,
like the guards,
you see the guys with
yeah,
like they took out the guns, but they left the hands in the position, so it just looks like all of these guys are just like giving Kaiba the finger guns.
See, I didn't watch Yu-Gi-Oh. I think it was on like somebody's block hour of I don't know what, but
the Toonami.
Yeah, I think was it on Toonami?
No.
They used to.
No, because like it was on like a 4Kids.
Okay.
4Kids.
Yeah, it was on 4Kids, and then
okay. Yu-Gi-Oh was on 4Kids for a good while. Then it hopped over to GX, to the Toonami block, like Saturday block.
Yeah, and then but then when they were doing a lot of the reruns, it just got back put on 4Kids, because I know like the reruns of JX got put on 4Kids. When 5Ds came out, that all of them have, I think, until the Sexo one, because then I I don't remember what happened to 4 Kids, but they
No,
started
yeah,
filming them.
yeah, because like for a while, 4 Kids had it, but then after a while, they stopped.
Oh yeah, because they lost they
Like
lost the rights to it.
yeah, the right because 4 Kids or like basically Fox got like greedy and didn't want to pay like pay the anime like distributors like
Oh yeah, yeah, they
yeah
were supposed to report to Tokyo TV like the
yeah
actual earnings, and the
yeah
fiasco was that
yeah
they weren't really giving them actual numbers.
yeah
They were giving other numbers and some other
yeah
some other fiascos.
yeah so they got sued by
Oh,
them. Yeah,
interesting.
so they lost,
That's
and
all
then
the
yeah,
fun.
so it's why like that's why you see majority of the anime from 4 Kids were like half done.
I missed all the
Yeah.
fun. I couldn't do Yu-Gi-Oh's Yugi. I couldn't do the voice for like I barely listened to it, and I see a tiny body and this deep voice
Oh,
coming
like
from
going
it,
going
and I was just done.
Kaiba, yeah, Kaiba.
I was like, no, literally just no, and
I mean,
It's just like,
I go and rewatch these shows, and I will admit it right now, even though he is a douchebag, an asshole, and one of the most irritating characters that you will ever hate. I love Kaiba, and he is the main reason I go and rewatch Yu-Gi-Oh! Because just seeing his douchebag of this man.
New notification from mail. Your Gmail account settings are out of date.
wait, I have a Twitch. I don't have a Twitch channel. I think I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know.
No, so I sorry, I stopped because like the computer started talking to me in the moment of like
Oh
just
no, I know. Yeah, because like Indoctrin is asking Danny if I like my Twitch channel, even though I have one, I just don't stream.
I gotta get back up there so I can watch Danny stream.
Danny should take shots while she plays. That'll be fun.
Oh gosh, I'll be in a comment. Shot.
Yeah. Well, you should watch her play. Was it like Star Wars Fallen Order? Every time she falls off a cliff or like wherever, I go take a shot for every time like she dies.
oh dear God.
Why are you trying to have this girl drunk on her butt?
Oh come on! You know you want to see it too.
No.
You're smiling, see?
Okay. I have
Yeah,
a question.
see, you're like no, but yeah.
Joker, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Have you seen My Hero Academia?
Hell yes.
I
Okay,
only
do
seen the
you
first season
remember-
only.
Okay, good. I can ask you this question. Do you think Bakugo owes Izuku an apology?
Okay.
Bruh told him
There's-
to take a flying dive off the roof of the school.
I know. Okay. First, let me get the yaoi out of the way.
Oh no.
That man has a one-sided crush on him. That is one of my opinions. Second, that
Wait, who
Bakugo owes not only
Trying
does
to
he
get you back,
owes
maybe?
an apology to Deku. He needs to apologize and then like just treat him like actually treat him to like a day because of all the shit he's done to him.
Pretty much.
Mm.
I don't want to spoil, but I heard some stuff in the recent chapters, and
Oh, I know. I've been
I cried a
keeping
little
up.
when I heard. I
Yeah,
was like,
well,
finally.
I gotta rewatch the like the whole first season and then like continue from the rest because I
Yeah, I've been watching the show and then I've been keeping up with the manga because I just couldn't wait for like something that ended up happening in the
Yeah.
manga to be animated because
Oh my gosh, girl.
the Dabi thing because he's so far he's one of my favorites.
That
And the Dabi thing, I was like, I knew it, but I couldn't wait until like the anime gets to it.
I
Mhm.
watched so much anime at that point. I was like, oh, he knows their names. That must be irrelevant.
No, here's the thing.
So
The
much anime.
community of like My Hero itself says like the shock wasn't really, what got revealed because we all knew it. The shock was really how the creator like did it.
Mhm. But would have been
Because
like,
yeah. At this point, yeah, when you watch a lot of anime, especially when there was like one scene where he tells Hawk something, and the bubble of like
Yeah.
the manga was like blank. So as soon as I was like, okay, yeah, he probably told him who he is. So that's why he's shocked.
I thought for my mind was going to what they did with what was it, the Hero Commission or whatever did with Hawks. I thought that's what happened with Toya. And I was like, that'd be pretty interesting. You're like, oh, well,
Yeah, but see,
it'd be
here's
more interesting. Like, teach him how to use his flames so that they don't burn his skin, right?
Mhm.
yeah.
People who could actually work with them, but nah. And
Exactly, but there's still some missing pieces to the Toya thing, because
where
you know, we did get his backstory and like certain things, but there's still that missing piece of like how did he survive the fire, and where did he go after that?
Did he go?
Yeah, where did he go? And
Okay.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
I
Sorry
wow.
for
I
the
definitely gotta
spoilers,
catch up
guys,
now.
but it's very like. they're gonna be
Listen.
focusing
At
on
this
second for a while.
point, listen, for My Hero, at this point, you should expect some spoilers, because if you're even if you can't read like manga, even though I'm going to try this thing that somebody told me to see if it actually works, where you can get manga in the form of PDF files to read them. So we're gonna see.
I was always wondering.
Somebody on Clubhouse told me that you can do that, and I still have to go and experiment to see if it works. And if it does,
because of the panels and stuff, and I always like, I don't know who in the world you would have to petition or write to, but I'm like, you guys are missing out on a big market.
yeah. Although
blind visually impaired people
I know, he told me that apparently you have to put the like just whatever browser you have, just put the name of the manga, and then after you do that, you have to put like PDF, so it'll happen. But I need to try it first before I can like actually start telling people this of like, you know what, yeah, go listen, you should read manga. Here's a way, if you're blind or visually impaired, that you can read manga comfortably without having to kill your eyesight.
Oh.
Well, then, then you test it out first, and then tell us.
Exactly. Yeah, that's the thing. I need to test it out, and then I'll let you guys know, because if it, like, Christine, if it works, I'm gonna be so happy, because then I can then recommend Blind Toes a lot of manga that I've been reading.
He's over there like, oh boy.
Your face says, okay. Oh boy. Then I can catch up with the other animes, okay? So through manga, okay.
Does suck if you're watching something dubbed and it no longer has like any seasons whatsoever, but the manga's continuing, and you're just like, well, how do I find out like what's happening? And your choices are whatever wiki page you can find, or if someone did a YouTube video about it. And I'm just like I did that for Promised Neverland, but there is not that much out there about that. And
yeah, that's what I did for that's what I had been doing for Jujutsu Kaisen, because it's too much, and sometimes I'll just have days where my eyes just don't want to do a lot of chapters. Like, if I can read something, it's just give me something short. So it's like, but
Jujutsu Kaisen, only thing I know about that is Gojo, and apparently
I haven't watched that one yet.
I haven't watched it. That's all I know. And then I found a song about something purple. I can't remember the name of it, but like an attack. And one of the commenters said, "Hey, if you got the episode 7 or whatever of Jujutsu Kaisen, just know that your girlfriend is no longer your girlfriend. She is now Gojo's girlfriend." And it made me laugh. And someone goes,
yeah, it's kind of like this, like I guess they're like exorcists or like sorcerers, and so there's these things as like curses, and so they use like curse energy to fight against them, and it's very interesting because
the newer was it the other branch of Blue Exorcist on like Hulu?
Oh, Blue Exorcist. Hold on. What happened?
Oh my god, that is
my
old time. That is my
Yeah, no, no,
all-time favorite.
yeah,
I've
I did.
yeah,
I've
because
been
like, okay,
to
yeah,
it, and
yeah, because like I was browsing through Hulu, adding more anime to my list as usual. I saw Blue Exorcist, then a Blue Exorcist, whatever the name is. There's another like,
oh, Kyoto Saga.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
if you, I mean, Lindos, if you ever want to do an anime talk about that, because I will admit it's my favorite. I've been collecting the manga. I've rewatched the show 4 times now, and I've rewatched the second season 2 times. So I have it very memorized in my brain of plot and characters. So
I miss,
yes, Rin is adorable.
Baby little Ren. I love when like I was looking. I was on Google Images, and one of the things is like, what is it? Look at that face. Like you
I know, he's just so adorable.
I was like,
Oh no,
he's
yeah.
so
So like, so
cute.
yeah, because I will have that on the list because I need someone like to do it with. So since you're offering, okay,
Hey.
then, yeah, see, yep,
Yeah, just
then-
let us know because it is my favorite show to the point that like I've rewatched it, so I'm collecting the manga. Like I have until volume, I believe it's volume 10 that I have so far.
I was reading it online and I stopped at some because I think she what was it monthly or something, or he I can't remember who wrote it, but so I got busy and actually forgot about it. Heard that the Tokyo Saga was coming out, and I was really interested. But Toonami, come on now, they're getting into the habit of doing different like the second season of stuff, but they have not done the second season of Blue Exorcist or Mob Psycho 100. They need to hurry up.
Well, I'm still waiting for like the dub version of Mob Psycho.
Which one?
Okay, I gotta probably go to another site than like a Joker like your site to watch it then because like Netflix and Hulu don't have it dubbed at all, and neither does Funimation.
Funimation does have it. They're the ones that dub both seasons of Mob Psycho. Like they have both seasons dubbed.
Well,
that still made me go up there. I'm still mad about a voice actor issue that they had.
You know, then like
the big the big Mignana thing.
Yeah, then like
from
then
what
I'll
I
probably
heard,
just
yes.
like relook
Yeah,
again.
I'm so very mad at them for that situation, and
I'll probably just
if
like
he
relook
did what
again.
they did or said, why'd you still work like do that? And if he didn't, why did you?
It's all I've been following it very closely because one of the YouTubers I follow, which is a lawyer, he's been covering and everything that's been gathered so far. We can tell it was all made up, and they're all liars, and
I mean,
her
last name is an anagram for liars. So.
Oh really?
Yeah, Rial.
Oh yeah, that is true. That is true. Monica Rial. Yeah. But the crazy shit about that situation is that you know this, and he said he still says like that man considered them his friends, and they did all of this out of jealousy, and just because he didn't have to lick anybody's boots per se to get all of the like job he was getting.
So it's just jealousy.
Boots. Look at
it's jealous. Well, it's not a lot of things got revealed from that company, and I'm getting even more madder because they
it was wrong.
redid their app and their changed things, and now it's like for the titles is completely inaccessible, and I've kept commenting them with emails and Twitter.
Yeah, I totally agree because
didn't they get sued about that? Hey,
no, it's just that like
well, they told me in their emails they're aware of it and supposedly they're going to fix it. But a few weeks ago I saw that they had updated the app, so I quickly emailed them and I'm like, you updated this app and I'm seeing no change, just like for the
thing,
the labels for like voice, and even sighted people are having problems with using the app because it's even hard for them to tell like what the titles are.
It's I hope they don't think like, oh, they're just blind. It's fine. Like it's not fine because we're a large community.
Yeah, but
Yes,
like
listen. I
If
am
you want to
paying
join,
money.
that's fine.
mhm.
I'm paying money for the service. If this doesn't get fixed yet, I'm. If it doesn't, like, I'm holding on just to see. But if it really doesn't get fixed, then I'm taking my money to Hulu, to be honest, because I've seen that they almost have all the Funimation
Like
library in
catalog.
there, and then I'm also gonna see what's gonna happen to the Crunchyroll app and
Yeah,
the
and
That's
everything
VRP
else.
app
Like
that's also part of them, because
yeah,
so
because like
Sony bought Crunchyroll, so
yep.
we're
the
gonna
Sony
see which
owned.
app,
I
which
don't
app
know, like
stays.
because like same here. See, like look at Netflix and Hulu. Their accessibility is way better, and I mean
Oh yeah,
way
yeah.
so
So
much more
if
better.
yeah, if it doesn't get fixed, I'll just give my money to Hulu and Netflix, and for the rest, then I got a website where I can sell the high seas to watch all the other stuff.
Oh, and like if you want free, but then like it has commercials. Tubi TV has a lot of
Oh
anime
yeah,
too.
Hey, my mom was talking about that. She got stuck
Hmm.
watching a lot of stuff the other day. She just
No,
couldn't stop watching.
I went old school and went on it. I watched was it like a wildfire.
oh,
Have not.
I know. Hey, but it's a good show. It's a good show.
I know.
Um, Joker,
Yep,
the Vic Mignogna thing.
yeah,
You know how janky it is that they waited until he did the Broly thing first and then did that?
yeah.
That's so wrong. Like, oh wait, we can still get some money out of him, right?
No,
Let's
see,
do
the
then.
crazy thing is they try to get before this fiasco, because it also came out. They tried to take him out of the Brawly thing and like the movie and have somebody else voice it, but the whatever like representative that they had from Japan, because like whenever they're like dubbing these things or getting the licenses, somebody from Japan always comes over to like sort of like they have to follow certain things that they say and do things how, and apparently this like the guy from Japan was like no that's the actor we want, we're sticking with that actor.
I'm glad they did.
Oh no, yeah, he's so yeah, it's so
It's,
fucked up, and
they messed up
that
all this money. I do love
yeah,
the
it's so
little
Yeah,
fucked
anime
up.
it
convention.
is. It's like
Mhm.
And the guy's so nice, because I emailed him once and he got back to me just like,
Aw,
wow.
that's very
yeah,
sweet.
he does. He's very like, that's the one thing. That's why it's so shocking, because he's very loving to his fans, and he acknowledges that he knows if it weren't for his fans, then he really wouldn't have the job that he has.
Hmm.
I do remember someone said that I think they were going to have him at an anime con, and someone's like, I don't want to say who. It was like, well, I'm not going. I do love their response. You weren't invited, and I was like, ooh.
Oh,
I wanted to comment so bad. I've been thinking about making an anonymous like Facebook account and just being there. Ooh,
ouch.
I said, dang,
Well,
Yeah.
guys.
dang.
Well,
Because it was like they were relying on the internet instead of actual court systems. And
Yeah,
what is
it's
it?
just
Guilty before what is it? You're guilty before you're even.
uh
I can't remember that phrase. I'm mad.
innocent before guilty, or like guilt.
Guilty before innocent.
Oh yeah, guilty.
yeah.
Yeah, no, but it was like they wanted they
Being
wanted to
like
paint this man in such a bad light, and for him to just
it's innocent, like
kill himself eventually,
before
that
guilty.
they were even photoshopping like pictures and
I
saying
did
that
hear.
he like these stories related to this and the people in the picture were coming out and just being like, wait a minute, that's me in the picture, that's not what happened, what do you and they would they come out with the actual story of what actually happened.
I've seen edited videos where they try to edit him as a way, like saying he's taking over a conversation. And I'm like, bro, first you handed him the mic. Second of all, you're sitting there interviewing him, and he's trying to help you. Is what I'm seeing.
It's
Like you're so
exactly.
somebody.
And then I just laugh so hard when because one of the complaints that they have with him is that he hugs his fans, or that he gives them like kisses, and then I left because
Okay.
I didn't know this, but like later I found out that he's
Want a hug?
well, I wouldn't mind a hug, but I found out that he's Italian. So like
Yeah.
as soon as
they
I found
kiss.
out, people in Twitter like were like making fun of that stuff because they were all like, well, I would hate the meltdowns people would have if they go to Europe because we were all like, you do realize that's the way that like Italians, French, and Hispanics like this is kind of like the way we
Mhm.
show
Like greet each
affection or
other.
even say hello, by just the kiss in the cheek or like the
Yeah.
hugs.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So that's why people were like,
Yeah, like a
I
name
remember
like
some
Doc-
people on Twitter just being like, what is wrong with Americans?
a lot.
A
Quite bit.
lot. I agree.
Like what was it? It was something on TikTok where the guy shows like riots and he like goes, Americans are you okay? And it shows like an American like shaking in the background, holding a thumbs up, like and, like just crying in a fetal position somewhere. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine.
Oh my god, when we were in Walmart doing part of the groceries, my mom saw in those like little like the fridges with the sodas and things.
Mhm.
She saw cinnamon toast crunch almond milk, I think it was something like that. And as soon as she said that, my mind again went to that of like, you Americans are weird.
No, okay.
Like the cereal's not too bad.
I saw the cereal milk, and all I can think of was backwash, man. Ugh. That's all I thought about. Like, you're eating your cereal, and then you have like the milk left over, and then you drink that. That's all I could think of. You soaked it, and just no.
Well, guys. On that note, we don't want to make this tangent too long, even though it could stretch out for like another hour or two. Yeah, but like there will be more tangents with these ladies, or if when Danny's available, we'd like to have to see Danny's tangents too, right?
That would be fun because she did say she liked My Hero, and I have some.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah, so I want to thank everyone in the chat. Danny Marie AUC, definitely check out her channel and her Twitch, same name. And In Darkness too, definitely check out his music channel too. It's awesome. Let's see, Shine Greymon, thank you. Cindy,
Awesome name, by the way, Shine Greymon.
Yep. And Talented HP Haley, definitely check out her channel too. And let's see, did I forget anyone else? Huh? Oh yes, and Joker. Plug your stuff.
Wait, what?
Plug yourself.
Oh, right. Well, you guys, you can find me on all the beautiful social places, Twitter, Instagram, and my YouTube channel as Joker Alice. Just if you just want to talk to me or just watch whatever I'm up to, because I never have a plan. It's just whatever comes.
More energy. Come on.
If you just want anime talks or showcase of technology or even just song covers of anime or video games, then come check my channel. Or if you just want to talk, then just hit me up on Twitter or Instagram.
I'm looking.
Yeah. Yes, and guys, and like you will always see Kristina on these blind anime talks because she is a really fun co-host.
Aww.
Yeah.
You're crying.
Yes. So, and remember, tap that subscribe button with your toe and that like button too, please. Thank you. And you can also hear me on Twitter too at Blind Toes, TikTok whenever I get off my lazy butt to make another really weird video for TikTok. That I kind of scarred like a Kristina.
Oh my goodness.
How did he scar you? What?
I was looking for your YouTube. What happened? I heard my name and scarred. What did you? Oh.
The TikTok video.
He. What was it? was it with your toes in water and how does a blind guy drink water?
Yep.
That one didn't scar me. You eating snack cakes with hot sauce scarred me, and I think I blocked that one from my memory until you mentioned it. But because I was like, you never did that, and then it just like clicked, like memory unblocked, new level achieved, scared.
Oh my
New
god.
level achieved, fear.
Yeah, because because for a while I went on like this binge on how to desecrate snack foods.
But but Joker, he had a cup of water, and
Mhm.
it was like, how
A
does a blind
bowl.
guy drink a bowl? Sorry, how does a blind guy drink water? And he's like, oh man, it feels so good between my toes.
I put my toes in a bowl of water.
Even his toes and just starts wiggling his toes around, and I'm just like, I'm not
Sir?
molested. This is actually kind of funny. Like I'm not.
No,
This is
but
making me laugh.
sir, what is wrong with you?
Nothing
Well,
abnormal.
Okay, you see, people have been asking blind TikTokers. There it is, and then I dropped it. Anyway, a lot of the same questions. How do you use your phone? You're not blind, of course. That one, which pops up on everything, and then there's just like,
Oh, I know.
oh, if you're blind, how do you ask for water? And I'm like, or food, and I'm like, do you not hear yourself?
It's cold. We have these things legs, and we walk to the fridge and we get the food and the water
Yeah, well, for me,
with our hands, not our toes, mister.
like I said, I do it and I flip it around. So
No, I know.
They do it and flip it around. Now my mind went to, is you're still in there. I'm not gonna say
hey,
because we
hey,
said flip it around. My mind went to, and then you drink.
yeah, actually, I should have done that, huh?
No.
No, God, no, that's nasty. After you've had your toes in that.
Yeah, I should have done that, huh?
I'm sorry.
Okay, guys, yeah. So yeah, okay. There will be more of us then next week. I'm not for sure, okay, guys, but stay tuned for my first D&D game, okay? And Joker will be back,
Hell yeah!
and you will be surprised. But maybe me, her, and maybe a few other people come up with, and what crazy shenanigans we have.
Yep.
All right. So I will get that up next week. Same time, Thursday, 9 p.m. Heck, I'll even try to convince Christina and let to play a character.
I've never played D&D.
I haven't either. All I know about it is
kidding.
the stories my brother has told me because he recently got into it. And I do a lot of role play just in general. So he was like, "Oh, you'll probably like this. Just give it a try if you can." And when
Yep.
Blind Toes asked, I was like, "You know what? Having a bunch of blind people playing DMD, why not?"
Yes. Okay.
Watch.
So you guys will definitely see that, and don't worry, we will. We'll probably just be anime way, a bit crazy, weird style. All right. So again, guys,
Anime
thank
the only-
you. Yeah. Hey, well, there can. Well, actually, there is a one-off Sailor Moon, like a D&D for anime.
There's a
Yeah.
lot of
Yeah.
DMD based on anime, based on what my
Mhm,
brother was telling me.
Mm-hmm. There is.
Huh.
Yes. So, you guys, thank you, and see you guys like next time.
Bye.